Hey guys, welcome back to another Chisme video. I know you guys like the Chismes. This happened at my daughter's school. So anyway, both of my boys, they go to the same school, right? And my daughter goes to a separate school. She's still in the same preschool that she's been in since last year because of her age. She just turned 4 in July. So she can't start kindergarten until she's 5. So she has to still stay in this preschool like another year. So anyway, notice like she's not the only one that's like still there. There's like a few other students that are still there that I've seen, that I know like from last year, right? There's this one parent. I don't know who she is. I've never seen her before or anything, but clearly she has a freaking issue with me, because you know, like those females that just like stare you down for no reason, like you didn't even give them a reason to stare you down. You don't know who the fuck they are, and they're just like they're just fucking haters, like period. They're just haters. Like they're clearly celosas. And yeah, so anyway, this female, right, so she has like 2 boys that like now go to my daughter's school, right? So like so here's like the parking lot, right? And all the parents park in like the parking lot, and then the doors open at 8 o'clock. So I always get there early, around like 7:45. I drop off my 2 boys around 7:30 in the morning because they start at 8, and then I go to my daughter's school because she starts at 8 too. So anyway, I always get there kind of early because their schools are kind of close together. So I'm always there like 7:45ish, you know. So I'm usually like the first one in the parking lot, and then after that, like all the parents start to come. So anyway, that female, like she has like a red or burgundy-ish car. She always parks like right next to me. Like it's a big ass parking lot, and she always parks like right next to me, which I don't know why. So anyway, my windows are all tinted except for like the front ones, and so you can't see me, but I can see you. So she parks right next to me, right? And then she like always she's like always staring at me. So like say like she parks, right, and then like I'm like on this side, so like she'll just be like this. Or she'll be like this, like her steering wheel's right here, so she'll be like this, just like staring at me like the whole fucking time. And I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch's problem? Like, who are you? Like, do you know me? Like, is there a reason why you're staring at me so hard? Like, if there's an issue, tell me, talk to me about it. Like, what is it? Like, I'm a grown-ass adult, and clearly you are too. So let's talk it out, because I don't know you and I don't know what your issue is. So anyway, she's been doing that since like basically since my daughter started school. Like I've been seeing her every single day, Monday through Friday. She always stares at me, and I don't know why. I don't know why she's staring at me. I don't know what her issue is, but she hasn't told me anything. So I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. Like if it's like a big ass issue, she's gonna like come up to me and be like, hey, whatever, you know. She has not yet done that. And so I'm like thinking, because usually like when someone has an issue with you, like if they start staring at you, it's because they're pissed off at you for something. So they'll clearly be like, hey bitch, or whatever, oh, I didn't like when you did this, or my son said this, or blah blah blah, or whatever the case may be. But there's no issue. You know why? Because I don't know her and she doesn't know me, so there's no reason for her not to fucking like me, period. You know, like it's just like so freaking annoying. But anyway, guys, so anyway, like this is what she usually does. This is like an everyday freaking thing. Okay, so she gets out of her car. She always gets out early because she likes to be the first one in line, so that she could, I guess, leave sooner. I don't know what the fuck, but anyway, she always gets out of her car like around 7:52, 7:55, like kind of early, so she could like be the first one in line. So she gets out of her car, and since I'm parked like right next to her, she starts to walk toward the gate, right, to the school. And like she always, every fucking time she turns around and like she just stares at me. And like I said, the front of my windows, they're not tinted, so you could see me, like, and I could see you, you know. So she always stares at me, and then I look back at her, and for the most part I always have my glasses on, and they're like black shades, so you can't really see my eyes because they're dark, because it's like always like around the time the sun's just coming out. So I always have my shades on. So like I'll go like this with my shades, and I'll be like, yes, you know, like what? And then she'll just like turn around like whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, what the fuck? Like this bitch is just a hater. Like that's exactly what it is. It's just she's celosa for some reason. She's probably jealous because I'm not saying I'm all that, but me compared to her, like if you guys were to see her and see me, I'm way better looking than her. She's fucking ugly as fuck, and this bitch doesn't even fix herself up. Like she has platinum blonde short hair, and it's always messy. She's always like in like her clothes look like she just got out of bed and whatever. But anyway, so that's usually what happens, right? Okay, so today, so I didn't see her today, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever, like she probably just didn't come, right? So I'm like, oh good, because like, you know, I don't have to worry about drama, you know, because I freaking hate drama. I'm tired of drama. Like, drama was fun in high school, but I'm 31 now and I'm like over drama. Like, I have enough shit to deal with my own problems, my kids and whatever. So I don't need like to be dealing with like little immature women, grown women, but immature grown women that just have issues just because they're hating. Like, grow the fuck up, bitch, or go back to high school, whatever. Anyway, so today, okay, so when you get in line, it's like you form one line, right? And then like when you get inside the class, it breaks it into two lines. So like the left side is like, if your son or daughter's name is like A through G, it's like on this side, and then G through Z is on this side. So anyway, so she's always on like the other side, like, because I guess her son's last name is like G through Z, so she's always on this side, right? I'm in line and I didn't recognize her because she like had, like I said, platinum blonde hair, but I'm standing right behind her and I don't even like recognize her. I didn't even know it was her because like she did not turn around or anything. So anyway, she has black hair now, so she had dyed it black. So we get in line and then it breaks up and she went on this side and I went on this side. So like we're like right next to each other, like just like literally right next to each other, but in our own lines. It's like waiting right behind like another parent because like she's signing her daughter out or whatever. You know, like from your peripherals, like when you're looking straight and you could just see on the side like someone staring at you. So like on the like your peripherals, like you could just like, you know, like when someone's like looking at you. So I kind of like glanced to my right to see who the fuck's looking at me, and it's that girl. I didn't recognize her because she has black hair now. So she's just doing this, like, you know, like when they look up and down at you. So she's doing that, and then I look at her and I start looking up and down like, what the fuck's your problem? Like, and I didn't say that, but I'm like in my head like I'm giving her that look like, what the fuck's your problem? Like, say something now. Like, you don't say shit, but you stare at me. So clearly you have a freaking issue, but you're not doing shit about it, you know? So I'm just staring at her and I start doing the same thing that she's doing, right? And she just kind of like looks away. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, that's right, bitch, look away, you know? So anyway, I get to like the little book and I start signing my daughter out, and my daughter starts to come toward me, and she always says whenever I pick her up, mommy. So I'm like, hey, mama. So I finished signing her out. And then that girl, like, I guess the parent in front of her left already. And then she moves up to start signing her kids out. And right where she's signing her kids out is my daughter's cubby. Because like right in the front, they all have their cubbies. My daughter had her backpack and her sweater in her cubby. So I'm like gonna grab it, but I'm like, excuse me, right? So like she could like kind of like move over so I could like grab it. But this bitch did not fucking move. And I know she heard me because she like looked at me like, so she's like signing, right? And she's like that. And then so that pissed me off, right? So then I grabbed my daughter's backpack and I just like grabbed it, like I pulled it out, and my daughter's backpack wasn't heavy or anything because there's like nothing in it. So it kind of like just hit the side of her leg. But and then like she like looked at me and I looked at her like, say something now, do something now. Bitch, she didn't do anything. She didn't say anything. She just looked away like she always does and finished signing her kids out, right? And in my head, I'm like, that's right, bitch. You don't say nothing because there's nothing to say. I was polite. I said, excuse me, you didn't fucking move. So therefore, I'm going to still grab my daughter's fucking backpack because I'm not going to be standing there like a pendeja saying, excuse me, can you please move it? No, I don't do that shit. I said, excuse me the first time, you should move out of the way, period. So anyway, I turn around and then like me and my daughter start walking back to the car, right? And as we're walking back to the car, I kind of like turn to my, like I turn around just to see if this bitch was looking at me because something told me she was just staring at me. And tell me why when I turn around and look, she was already like walking out of the classroom. She's just staring hard at me. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, that's right, bitch. Exactly. And I was walking slow too because I'm like, because you know, like females like that, they're the type that like to like run up behind you. They like to wait till you turn your back toward them and then they run behind you and they try to like jump you or whatever. So I'm like, I'm even walking slow on purpose to see, okay, bitch, come on. I'm letting you fucking get a chance so I can fuck you up, you know? So I'm walking slow. This bitch doesn't do anything. She walks straight to her car and whatever. So we go into, like, me and my daughter, we go into the car and then I'm starting to drive off, you know? So as I'm pulling out to like turn to the left, right? Like she's like kind of pulling out at the same time and like she just stares at me hard. And I'm just like, whatever, you know? So I just drive off. But yeah, so that's pretty much the chisme that happened today. But basically this shit happens every fucking day, you guys. Like, I don't know who she is and I don't know what her issue is, but she's always staring at me. Like, damn, like, you know, like those females that just like, you could tell those ones are the ones that are scared, because they'll just stare at you and like but they won't do shit, like they won't say nothing. So it's like, but it's fucking annoying though. It's like, I'm just like, I try to ignore it, but it's just so fucking annoying, guys. And honestly, I'm too immature to deal with shit like that. So clearly, like, this girl is acting like she's in high school, which, you know, you're a mom, you need to act like a mom. You're a grown-ass adult, act like it. I don't know how old she is. She might even be young. She might even be 18 or whatever. But I don't think she's 18. Like, she fucking looks like she's at least like late 20s, mid 30s. So she looks like around my age. But anyway, guys, that's a Chisme for today. So I hope you liked it, and I will be doing more Chisme videos for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.